Rachel Reeves is facing intense political backlash after the UK's fiscal watchdog revealed that the Chancellor had been informed months ago that there was no hole in the public finances, despite repeatedly warning the public of a worsening economic outlook. In the weeks leading up to the budget, Ms. Reeves issued stark briefings about the state of the government's books, suggesting the Office for Budget Responsibility (OBR) was downgrading productivity forecasts and signaling that difficult tax decisions could follow. She pointed to Brexit, years of austerity and global instability, including Donald Trump's policies, as pressures creating a worse-than-expected fiscal environment. On November 4, in an unusual pre-budget press conference in Downing Street, the Chancellor hinted she may be forced to break Labour's manifesto pledge not to raise income tax. Days later, she told the BBC that the only alternative to filling the alleged fiscal gap, cutting capital spending, was not an option she was prepared to consider. However, a newly released letter from the OBR to the Treasury Committee has now raised serious questions about the accuracy of her public statements. According to the watchdog, Ms. Reeves was told as early as September that higher-than-expected tax revenues were almost enough to fully offset a £21 billion productivity downgrade. By October 31, the OBR informed the Treasury that she was on course to meet both of her fiscal rules without taking any action, leaving more than £4 billion in headroom. Despite this, the Chancellor unveiled a £30 billion package of tax increases in Wednesday's budget, including major benefit rises demanded by Labour MPs. Her earlier hints at possible income tax hikes had already been abandoned, after news that rates would not rise was leaked to the Financial Times, triggering market confusion. The revelation has sparked a political firestorm, with critics accusing Ms. Reeves of deliberately misleading both the public and financial markets. Shadow Chancellor Mel Stride condemned the handling of the budget. Rachel Reeves' broken tax promises and the briefing debacle in the run-up to the budget have had real consequences for our economy and for people across the country. The Chancellor must now do the right thing and step down. Conservative frontbencher Neil O'Brien went further, claiming she lied so that she could produce better-than-expected numbers and say rates were not going up as a budget rabbit. The Treasury has not yet responded publicly to the OBR letter's contents, but the row is rapidly becoming one of the most serious credibility challenges of Ms. Reeves' tenure as Chancellor, raising questions about transparency, trust, and the government's economic strategy. Rachel Reeves is facing intense political backlash after the UK's fiscal watchdog revealed that the